think some of the biggest challenges with privacy globally is the fact that each and every country has their own understanding and their own version of privacy laws. We know data has no borders. We transfer data from point A to point B, and cross-border transfer still remains one of the most contentious regulatory issues between different countries or different blocs like the EU. I think the other issue is emerging technology and the framework that needs to be in place in order to deal with emerging technology. It shouldn't be a tick box exercise. It doesn't have to be that. It has to be every single person in that value chain understanding what we're doing. What are we doing with data? What are we doing with tech? What's the best way to make sure that we're serving the right people with the tech that we're coming up with? First of all, I think it leads to the fact that everyone needs to understand the value of data, first of all, and then also understanding the law is not there as a form of hindrance. It's not a blocker, rather it's a way to think about how to do things in a way that positively impacts the individual, positively impacts communities, because the laws don't exist to just tell companies and slap them on the wrist and say, you've done it wrong. But it's really, hey, make sure that you're thinking about everyone in the community and the impact of what you're doing to individuals. I think in the early days, the biggest misconception was the security guys have this covered, and we just need to put pressure on them. But leadership and executives really need to understand what does cybersecurity mean, what kinds of data breaches exist, the different types of responses that are essential to a data breach, because it's not just a hacker from Russia just coming through your systems. It could be an employee clicking on something. It could be a patch that's not done in time. It could be an insider threat. And understanding that there's all of these different sources in which it can happen, it's really important that executive leadership knows about it, understands that, hey, I might not understand all of the intricacies of technology or security, but I know what everyone in the firm should be doing, and I need to take a keen interest. I think the other thing is funding around it. I think security gets a lot of flack that it costs a lot, but that's because the bad guys are moving at a really fast pace and are equally motivated by money. So you have to sort of match the financial investment into your security infrastructure, your security people, so that you're always sort of almost outrunning or having the right defenses in place when it comes to cybersecurity.